Her father once had a daughter. She was a happy little girl who liked the little things that little girls do: drawing and coloring, playing house, and sometimes both together. But most of all, she liked to dance. Nearly every day she would move around the house, imagining herself performing a solo act. Though she didn't see him, her father watched and he smiled. When the girl was old enough to go to school, she danced in a Thanksgiving play, dressed as a tomato. She couldn't see out of her costume very well and tripped over a boy dressed as a banana. Though she could not see her father, he was watching and he smiled. When the girl was a little older, she would practice her dance lessons on stage. She wore a green tutu on her first recital and tried very hard to remember her steps. She did not see her father watching, but he was smiling. A few years later, the girl became a graceful ballerina. She wore a white lace tulle skirt and clapped a solo in the Nutcracker. Everyone clapped when she finished. The crowd was large and the stage lights were bright, so the girl could not see her father in the audience, but he clapped louder than anyone else. The girl grew into a young woman and met a young boy. One spring, the young boy brought her home from prom. They did not see her father peeking as she slow danced with him in her white strapless dress and high-heeled palms. On the night before the wedding day, the young man was dancing with her father. The young man walked in.
May I have this dance?
The father gave his girl's hand to the young man.
Yes, young man,
Said and left. As the young woman gazed into her new husband's eyes, she did not see her father watching. Though the father's eyes were moist, he smiled. The young woman and her new husband moved far away from the home with the thick grass and meadow flowers. Whenever he missed his daughter, the father would take out an old, round shoebox filled with photographs of her dancing. As he looked at the pictures, he remembered each dance and he smiled. Many years passed, and one day the father called his daughter on the telephone.
I am old now. I am cold and very tired. Please come to me. I would like to see you dance just one more time.
The daughter came. She found her father in bed and she danced for him. But the father did not smile.
I cannot see you. My eyes are not much good.
He said.
Dance closer so that I can hear your feet.
Then she jumped and spun as she had as a little girl. The father smiled. She danced on and on until she saw her father's eyes close, and she lay there and watched him. She walked over to his bed and whispered,
I've danced many times in many places and for many people, but I've always danced for you. How can I ever dance again?
But her father shook his head and said,
You must never stop dancing. For though you will not see me, whenever you dance, I will be watching.
Then he went to sleep. The young woman looked at him one last time. She loved him, and then she danced. And though she could not see him, her father was watching, and he smiled.